Okay, so in this next video, I'm gonna finish off setting up the printers. I've got my printer connected to Wi-Fi. I've got what we call an IP address, which identifies the printer. This one is 192.168.8.183. I need to program that into my EasyTab system so it knows where to send the order to. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure I'm signed on as a manager. So I'm signed on as John. John has manager privileges. So with John, we can use the settings button to get into the setup. This is where we set our items, food items. This is where we can rename cashiers and operators, give them different privileges. We can set food options up. Food options. Do we want that medium? Do we want it rare? Do we want it with fries? Do we want an extra tomato? Do we want no onions? All those kind of things can be set up in food options. But this config option is the one I'm going to go into. This is where we set the basic configuration up of the system. We give this device a name. This one's just called demo. We set a tax rate. This one's set for 5%. Obviously set your state tax. You can also set that to 0 if you don't have add-on tax. This is where we set our receipt printer IP address. So this is the first thing you're going to want to do. And we're just going to basically type that number in that the printer has into this box. So I'm going to touch the box and I'm going to key in there 192.168.8.183. Okay, now there's a little tick box here. I don't know if you can see that, T58. That just tells it what type of printer you have. If you have the standard, the 2-inch tear-off printer, you do need to tick this box in order to tell it that it is the 2.8. The 58 is 58 millimeters, which is like 2 1/8 inch. So if you do have the standard printer, tick that box, otherwise it won't print correctly. Now I've got the 3-inch printer, so I'm going to leave that tick box unprinted. And then I'm just going to click the OK button at the top to save that. Now hopefully I should be able to just do a quick service sale printer ticket. So I'm going to hit start. I'm going to select a Pepsi and I'm going to go to food and I'm going to order myself a grilled cheese sandwich. So as you can see, there's my total. I've got 5% sales tax on there, so my total is $6.31, and I'm just going to go straight to pay, and I'm going to hand over a $10 bill. So I'm just going to hit the $10 key, and the transaction's gone through. You can see my total to pay was $6.31. I paid $10. I got $3.69 change. My register drawer would have opened at that stage. I don't have my register drawer plugged in, but it would have opened. But I need to print the receipt, so I'm just going to hit the print button. And as you can see, what we get from the printer is basically a sales receipt. I need to flatten that for you to see, but basically you can see there. We've got the address at the top, which can easily be changed. Again, go back into the settings option, change that. And then there's my name, John. There's the date. And there's my Pepsi. A little cheap for the Pepsi. I should change the price of that. There's the grilled cheese sandwich, the subtotal, the tax, and the receipt just says that I've been paid. That's it. Thank you so much.